EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. Second and a yard. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Ravens will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
They'll motion over Flowers. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Powell to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore. After this, after the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll go again here with Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
On the ground, here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Second down and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Bateman is the motion man.
Go.
3rd and short, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the 4th down conversion.
4th down. There's no throwing the ball away. There's no giving yourself up. If you're going to turn yourself into a runner, you got to go get it. And that's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to put his head down, put his body on the line, pick up the 1st down, and keep this drive alive.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that. They're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. We'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run for this with Henry. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw is Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. To return, it's Brandon Powell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find Jefferson coming across the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Vikings 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And
he's got his big tight end. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Next to score, Ravens 21. Vikings 7. Will Reichert.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Agholor. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
First and goal, and it's Henry. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here now, second down and goal. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. This one all but over. Here's third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Powell now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. A solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Right back to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.